Good morning, Dean. How are you?
I'm good, Jamie. It's summer.
It's summer.
Wednesday was the first day of summer.
It's official.
It's official.
And we've got an official guest, too,
We
don't we?
we do. We have a summer guest here.
Well, and it's appropriate because it's dead period. We were just talking about that off air. It's dead period time for football. But we're going to talk about football, aren't we?
We are.
Introduce our
Coach Macklin, Shermack.
Yep, Sherma. Yep.
Sherma. And we're glad to have you here, Coach.
Glad to be here.
Coach Mack, right?
Coach
Yes,
Mack.
sir.
That's what we've been told.
Easiest way to do it.
I like that.
And I just go through some of your background here and correct me if I'm wrong and blame it on Jamie.
Yeah, there you go.
It is.
I can take it.
Did your undergraduate work at Wisconsin Green Bay.
Yes, sir.
Got a master's degree from Ohio University. Went back to your hometown as running back coach and defensive back coach
Yes, sir.
in Kiel High School in Wisconsin.
Little old town, nothing there.
Nothing there. So it's not like the metropolis here in Berryville.
Right, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And then went to college, Coffeyville Community College in Kansas.
Yep.
Up there as cornerback coach
Yep,
and
helped out
special
with-
teams coach.
Absolutely.
Now, I always hear that name, Coffeyville, because there's a lot of JUCOs that make it somewhere, right?
Kansas is one of the strongest junior college states around with football and basketball. Hudson Community College hosts the national junior college basketball tournament every year.
Wow. I mean, Alvin Kamara came out of the Kansas JUCO as well.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. But their football, pretty much all of them's got football up there too. I think there's a lot of great football programs in Kansas. From there, you went to Olive Branch, which is in Mississippi, just outside of Memphis. Jamie.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Coach, we got to give him some direction.
Yeah, that's it. I do.
And then from there was a defensive back, GA. At Southern Arkansas University.
The Mule Riders.
And Magnolia. He's an old mule rider.
I like it.
Yeah. For an old ready, we had a few titles there.
There you go.
Then spent a couple years at Mena
High
School here in Arkansas. And then the last 4 years, I've been in Coweta, Oklahoma as the defense coordinator and assistant head coach there, which that's a 5A program.
Just outside Tulsa.
Yep.
Now, what about Mena? And Mena, are they still 4A? Or?
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Mena's still 4A.
Okay.
Yep.
I remember them because back in the 78, we beat Mena on the way to the finals.
Yep.
But I was just a punk. I don't remember.
So he was a Bearcat when he was at Mena.
Yeah,
so,
there you go.
And at Coweta, he's there 4 years. They had a record of 37-11. Last year they finished 11-1, had 2 conference championships.
Wow, sir.
I like that.
Yep, 22-20.
11-1. That's near perfect, Jamie.
Hey, well, we're ready to see some of that,
aren't we? We're excited to have you here, Coach, and just delighted to give our community an opportunity to meet you and hear from you. So just welcome.
Absolutely, and I'm glad to be here. The community talks very highly of you guys, and I don't know why, but
there you go. We don't either.
Yeah, just talk to those people. Don't expand your circle.
But no, I think a lot of folks are looking forward to just know who you are, Coach Mack, and we've had struggles, and you know that.
Yep, yes, sir.
You know what you're facing, but you've got a lot of hungry fans and hungry parents, and hopefully some hungry kids.
We do. We've got probably about 40 kids on the roster, maybe 42, and in the summer we started out. Now it's not going to sound great at the beginning, but it's getting better. We started out with about 16 kids showing up.
Yeah.
And week by week we've added about 2 to 3 kids, and now we've gotten to about 23, 24. And the good part to that is that each week we've also added about 5 kids where are now communicating with coaches. So we now know where they're at, they're working, they're doing this, they're calling in. And so the communication channels are now opening up. And so we're understanding, the struggles that the kids have, struggles that the parents have. And we're trying to work our way through that and get as many as we can to practice, because that's the key thing. I mean, if we're not here putting in the work, then we're not going to be able to pay the bills this fall.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and numbers is a big issue, and that's I think that's where we kind of need to go from that side.
Absolutely.
You got great kids here, hardworking kids. I'd recommend go to the rodeos and get some of those cowboys
that's right.
out there bulldogging those calves. That's
right.
That way, when you tell them, "Hey, block this guy," and they say, "Just that guy? Is that it?"
Yeah.
But we've got some great families. Work ethic.
Absolutely.
Is strong here, a deep value that we have. So tell us a little bit, just philosophically, when you come in, just offense, defense, and just kind of overall.
Absolutely, yeah. So the good news is not much has changed. The offense, we our new coach is Coach Fox. He'll help run the offense. He is one of Coach Hudson's guys. He's under his coaching tree. So the offense is not going to change too much. We're trying to keep the terminology and all that stuff as similar as possible, so the kids don't have much new to learn, especially being late in the game as it is. Defensively, Coach Caldwell's run it the last couple of years. What he has done in the junior high will match a lot of what we've done, or what we're going to do in the varsity this year. So the kids coming up will know a lot of it. I'm trying to change my terminology to fit what the kids have as well, so that they don't have too much to learn. But not a whole lot's going to change. We're just looking to, in the summer, make summers more difficult, get them working harder, getting more conditioned, more acclimated. We're in the weight room every single day, and we're on the field every single day. And same with junior high. And unfortunately, our field and weight room aren't right next to each other, right? So they're down the road a little bit.
Right.
So we got a coach getting the bus every single day, busing those junior high kids from one spot to another, and we're really trying our absolute best to eliminate, excuses of any kind. So we want a culture of no excuses. We're going to find a way to make it work. We're going to find a way to pay the bills, and because the alternative is keep going where is staying still.
Yeah.
Right. And we don't want to stay still no matter where we're at. If we were 10-1 last year, we don't want to stay still. We want to move forward. We want to get better. And so that's the kind of culture we want to build. Culture of no excuses. Culture of moving forward, getting better, and finding ways to win. So,
well, Coach, it sounds like the first thing I saw was your video posted on the school Facebook. You're pretty much a no-nonsense kind of guy, right?
Straight to the point.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Because and I like that. I really do. And I think you'll find that our parents, that you've involved them already. I think that's already a plus right there, because the parents are the key, aren't they?
Yes, absolutely they are. Yeah. Absolutely.
So looking forward to that part of it, and the communication. I think it's refreshing to see that, because we want everybody to know, and that's why it's a pleasure to have you this morning.
Absolutely.
To hear you.
Well, and just I don't know how much you've been here. You can talk about the community too, but one of the great things is, and our background, I'm sure you examine it thoroughly before you decide to come here.
Yeah.
But if you look in the stands and you look at the fan base that we have, we see a lot of passion and enthusiasm with you from your initial video and just talking with you today. But our community has that same, to look at our record and then look in the stands to see how much support we've got. They're going to be there. They're going to be with you, and a lot of interest in helping to in what they can do to help move you forward.
Absolutely.
From that side, and I think you'll see that support.
Absolutely.
If you haven't already.
And I absolutely have, and we're going to need every little bit of it we can get. It's going to take a village. It's going to take the entire community. To get us in the right path here.
So go ahead, Dean.
Oh no, I was going.
Well, I was just mentioning, it's dead period time, but I know a big part of it is getting the youngsters. I know you've got a youth football camp that's coming up July 26th and 27th.
Yes. Now that might be one of those days might have to be adjusted a little bit, but it will be that same slot.
And these are for 3rd grade to 6th grade.
Yep.
And I know Justin Summers is involved in that, and